Hello, beautiful friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I wanted to spend a little bit of time explaining myself. I was asked by a friend a few weeks ago what made me want to do this, to launch this business, to get online, when in the past I have talked about how difficult it is for me to get online. And just really, she wanted to know why I was doing this. And it feels, so clear in my mind, but I had a little trouble articulating exactly why. And I was getting ready this morning and something dawned on me that made me so anxious and excited to actually do this thing. And it was caused by a text that I got from another mom friend who was asking questions about, the Valentine's Day activities, and she had missed a letter or missed some instructions or information that I was able to give her. And what it made me think of was just how my heart went out to her because of how stressed and overwhelmed she sounded. And I have a lot to say about this, but I'll try to keep it kind of brief. But ultimately, I come into this with what I consider to be a pretty unique perspective. I am a 45-year-old woman. The youngest I will ever be again is today, and I hold on to that very dearly. But with that 45 years comes what I believe to be a lot of good experience that I can share with other women to help them to grow and to be their best selves. In addition to that, I do have 3 children, 2 of which are girls, teenagers, amazing, amazing kids. And my husband and I were blessed to have a surprise third baby a little later in life. So our son is 4, and I'm getting to a whole redo on the entire little experience, which I feel so blessed to be able to do. It's hard to explain. I'll have to talk about that in another video. But ultimately, I'm getting to go through this process again. And I'm getting to go through it with women and families who are just starting this part of their life. And so it provides me with an extremely unique perspective. And that has so much to do with really recognizing how quickly things go. We hear it all the time, take these moments in, you'll never get them back, oh, time slow down. But the perspective that I have, it's really true, and it's hard to really grasp it until you're outside of it looking back. I think for most of us, we can look back on our kids' lives and think, wow, at the same time that feels like just yesterday, and that was however many years ago. But it goes surprisingly fast. And the reason I say this is because the way that we kind of experience our son is almost a bit like in a grandparent's kind of a role, because we recognize, we have that perspective that this stuff does go so quickly. And so the frustrating parts or the parts where you feel overwhelmed, those things pass. Another phase takes its place, and it becomes something different and new, and it sometimes a new challenge, but also a lot of really cool experiences that you get to have with your kids as they get older. But you do miss those little times. And coming back to really why I'm doing this is I see so many people, and I know that I was myself as well at that time of when I was raising these little kids, feeling frazzled, feeling overwhelmed. You see the memes, you see the posts about I'm barely keeping my shit together, I fed my kids chicken nuggets for the 15th time, and we have this kind of camaraderie around this stress and overwhelmed and feeling inadequate. And what I'm hoping to do in this platform is to encourage women to look for another way. That there is another way to be right now. There's another way to experience this part of your life, and it does not have to be in a state of feeling inadequate, of feeling overwhelmed, of feeling like you have too much to do, of feeling like you can't figure out what to do next. There is a way to do that, and I hope that through this platform I'm able to really provide a lot of content and information and material that will help you get to that place where it isn't so overwhelming, because you want to look back on this time and know that you absorbed the moments. You'll feel the moments. your ability to be in a state of more joy, of less stress, of an awareness that it will not only serve you, it will serve your family, and it will serve those around you, and it will serve the world. And I believe so deeply that if we are experiencing our lives in a better, more peaceful, more joyful, more purpose-driven way, the world can change. That is truly what I hope to do. I hope that you're able to use some of the things that I put out in a way that will support you in living your very, very best life. And I don't want you to miss this. I want you to do everything with a joyful heart. It's really, really important. All right. I love you. I appreciate you being here. I cannot wait to see you very soon. Love, Lisa Owen.